All right, this is the 6-box case for the Galaxy Fold 5, and I've had this for about a week, the phone itself, and so I went from a Galaxy S10 Plus to this, and I'm just trying to get used to just having a much larger phone and like all the screen real estate, and I'm really paranoid that I'm going to drop this because I did not care about my Galaxy S10 Plus because it was so old. And it held up very well. I had it for almost 6 years. I was impressed by it. But if I'm going to change my phone, I decided to try the new form factor. That's all the rage. So I ordered, on the day that I ordered the phone, I also ordered a case from Latercase, which was like $60, which is kind of expensive for a slim case. And then I found out that it was going to take like 2 weeks to get to me, which is crazy that it's expensive and also takes a long time to get to me, but it did. So in the meantime, I ordered this case, which is not a slim case, from Amazon. This is the 6Pix, I think, SIXPIX, something like that. But when I put this case on, I found it to feel comically large, but I did feel better about the phone itself and like holding it, because it's got this hinge cover that when you unfold it, it sticks out a ridiculous amount. I hate the way when you put it on a table, it just like, yeah, you can't really use it on the table because of the big bump. But in your hand, you kind of have the rail to hold on to. So it might be a false sense of security, but at least it doesn't feel like you're just going to drop the thing, which is how I feel constantly, pretty much. Might just be new phone feelings, but also just like the change in format. I think the S10 fit so perfectly in my hand. I had it for so long that that's just muscle memory. And so having something bigger and more awkward in my hand feels wrong and like I'm going to break it. So, long story longer, the Latercase came in, and I haven't seen a review for it on YouTube. This isn't really a review, it's more like an unboxing. But for such an expensive case, I don't know. I'm not sure I should have bought it, I guess, is the biggest question. And so hopefully by watching this unboxing, it'll help you answer whether you should buy a $60 case that doesn't have any frills or anything like that. So we shall see. First, we'll start by pulling this one off and seeing how easy that's accomplished. And I would say, initial thought, that didn't come off. The other thing I'm taking away too is this had its own kind of cover, and the new case won't. And then I also put a screen glass on this. So I'm pretty sure the Latercase does not have that glass. All right, how do we get this off? That's the question. This back piece is on there pretty substantially. There we go. Okay. And then the other thing is I'm eventually going to go to MagSafe, but I have this metal plate so that I can put it up in my car. And so I'm wondering, this did not work with this case at all. It would not stick to my existing magnets. So the question is, will it work with the new case, the new Latercase? So phone, magnet, here's the package. An insanely premium bubble wrapper, I would say. Unnecessary for sure. Comes with a beautiful box. I mean, if the box was the case, this would be great. But I guess this is what you pay for when you spend $60 on a minimal case. And then it has this crazy presentation when you open it up. And then here is your back plate. There's a good look at it. And then they have this foam that says Latercase. And then that kind of gives you your front plate right there. Now, one thing I noticed with the cheapo Amazon case over here, they gave me extra glue, sticky strips, whereas this seems to have only come with one. So what's up with that, Latercase? Why not just give me extra sticky strips. I'm sure it costs you almost nothing to do that. But I'm also, well, that snapped on real well. I'm also wondering, with the bigger, bulkier case, I couldn't quite get my finger on the fingerprint reader very well. It took like, sometimes I could hit it first time, but most of the time it would take a little bit to actually hit it. But I'm guessing with this thinner case, that won't be near as much of an issue, but we will see. Okay, I almost put this on wrong. Here we go. The first phone I've had to where you actually had to stick something to it. Okay. Well, I will say it definitely looks better than the other case, for sure. And it feels like just the phone, I would say. Probably because it is just the phone. It's like this ultra thin wrapper around the phone. I'm not sure how much this is actually protecting the phone, I would say. No hinge protection. That also means when it's open, it's pretty well flat. No more safety rail, I would say, for my fingers to hold on to. And no more extra screen cover. So less protection overall. But this feels like it was intended. Like I'm a guy who works at home. I don't need a, construction grade cover. I'm not sure this is construction grade, but this felt in my hand like what a phone would feel if I was a construction guy and needed a lot of protection. So still nervous about the phone, but we will see. Hopefully this helped you. Goodbye.